Hello, welcome back to Well Balanced Kids Mindful Activity video. I'm Dominique and I'm going to be taking you through some activities that make you think more about being in the present and being mindful about our movement. So today we're going to move very gently around the room. So just make sure that you've got enough space in front of you whilst you're watching this video so that when you move you don't bump into chairs or we're going to be spinning our arms a bit so that you don't hit someone. So give yourself a little bit of space all around you. How calm are you feeling today, right now, or how excited? If you could put a number on it from 0 to 10, where 0 is so calm you could be lying in bed, in fact you are lying in bed, while 10 is like you're a jack-in-a-box jumping up and down, what number would you put you at? I'd say I'm probably around a 2 or a 3 myself. I'm feeling pretty calm right now. But say your number in your head and keep remembering it, and we'll see whether it makes any difference what we're doing. And at the end of the video, see whether that number has changed. So first of all, I want you to stand up if you're sitting down, just checking that you're not going to fall over anything. And I want you to jump up and down. Can you just jump up and down maybe 10 times and just keep going until 9, 10. Oh, now put your hand on your heart. Your heart's kind of in the middle of your body there. And can you feel your heartbeat has increased just with those few jumps? It's good to be aware of how your body is feeling, because sometimes when we're excited and caught up with whatever's going around us, we forget what's going on in our bodies. And by becoming aware of what's happening in our bodies, we can help manage how we feel. So right now, I'm feeling my heart go. So I'm going to take some deep breaths to calm it back down. Deep breathing's a really good one for calming down. So what we're going to do is, in case we've got some excitement or too much energy in our bodies, or not just too much, but we just want to just chill out a bit, let's do a little game called Shake the Sillies Out. So again, look around you, make sure you're not going to hit anything when you move your arms and legs, and let's just shake all our sillies out. So make you wobble around your hands, your legs, and your head. Ooh, just feel like you're a rag doll, all shaking out all of those sillies. And you can go really, 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 really fast, or you can go slower, whatever feels good for you. And then as you're shaking out those sillies, just slow down and let your movements get slower and slower. Maybe your legs are moving slower and slower until finally, like a leaf getting blown in the wind, you settle down onto the ground and become completely still. And again, let's take a deep breath in and out. Let's take another deep breath in and out. And the biggest breath of the day so far, in and out. Now we're going to see if we can do something without having to look. So you might want to look what I'm doing first and then pause the video and do it on your own. Okay, so what I've got is I've got a little blindfold, but you might just want to do it with your eyes closed, or put a hat on and do that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my blindfold and I'm going to become a helicopter, where my arms are like the helicopter wings, and I'm going to be moving my helicopter like that, really feeling how it feels when my arms move. So off I go. Down comes the blindfold, so I can't see anything, can't even see you, and the helicopter starts whirring, and I'm moving my arms slowly, and then maybe I move them faster, and I'm just really feeling how that feels. Maybe I might move them the other way and feel, how does that feel compared to the way I was doing it before? Slightly awkward. It's more awkward doing it this way for me than doing it the other way. Now, I might look a bit funny with my blindfold on, but closing your eyes or putting a blindfold on is a really good way of really focusing our attention on what's going on inside our bodies. There's so many interesting things to look at. There's your computer and this video and all the things around you, wherever you're watching, that sometimes we get distracted by what we can see. So by closing our eyes and doing things with our eyes closed, making sure, of course, that we're safe first, is a really good way of checking in with how our body feels. So when I was doing the helicopter, I was feeling a bit of a stretch in my arms. And when I was going this way, I could feel a different kind of stretch. So I was much more aware of my body with my eyes closed and covered up. So why not give it a go now for yourself and see how different it is doing something with your eyes open and with your eyes closed. We are going to pay attention to being on a bicycle, except we haven't got our bikes here, so we're just going to have to pretend. And we're going to pretend that we're cycling in these beautiful woods down the path, so we're out in the fresh air. And we're going to get on our bikes, so hold your bike handles, maybe get on, and we're going to do some cycling. And while we're cycling, I'm just going to talk through some things that you might want to be thinking about while you're cycling. Okay, so you ready for your bike ride? Let's go. So not really fast, let's just keep it really slow. We're being really careful with our movements and being really aware of our bodies. So I'm really focusing on how my knees are coming up and the feel of what's going on underneath my feet when I put my feet down, and I'm really conscious that I'm putting my toes and the ball of my foot down first and then my heel, and as I put the heel down on one side, I'm picking up the other side as I'm cycling mindfully through these woods. And each time I pick up a knee, my back goes down slightly and I can feel the muscles stretching along the back of my legs, and I'm feeling my shoulders as I keep my hands tightly gripped on the handlebars. So I'm not looking around me. I'm not thinking about what the woods look like or where I might be in my home. I'm really feeling how my body feels as I'm doing this exercise. So this is called mindful movement, when we really focus on our bodies and what's going on for us right in this very moment. Okay, we're going to stop cycling now. So I'm going to get off my bike nice and carefully, put that aside. And we're going to go for a bit of a walk down this beautiful forest path. So we're going to try some mindful walking. So with mindful walking, we go super, super slow. And the reason we do that is because we want to catch every tiny little movement that we're making. We want to really focus on each little step that we're doing, and so that we forget about everything else that's going on around us. So I want you to pick up one foot really slow and just pick it up as if you're about to take a step. So you're not actually taking a step, you're just picking up the foot. So you're lifting the heel up and going onto your toes. Can you feel that movement? And then pick up the foot and place it down, heel first, and then onto the ball of the foot. And as you place that heel down and go onto the ball of the foot, you're picking up the back foot heel. So you're swapping over from one side to the other, and so you're picking up the other foot and placing that heel down. And then as you go onto the ball of that heel of that foot, you're picking up the other foot. And can you see how slowly I'm walking? I know you can't see my feet, but you can see that I'm only taking one small step at a time. So I'm going to go back so that you can see a little bit better. So you pick up one foot and place it down by your heel first, and then as you put the ball of the foot down, you bring up the heel of the other foot and you bring it down. So I want you to walk really slowly, heel, toe, heel, toe. Let's do that together. So we've got heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Can you keep walking around your room in that way, really focusing on the heel connecting with the floor, then the ball of the foot connecting with the floor, the heel connecting with the floor, and the ball of the foot connecting with the floor. Keep going that way until you reach the other side of the room. And then when you get there, turn round slowly and be really, really focused on each step. And how does the earth feel or the ground feel beneath your feet? There it is, holding you up all this time. And how do your feet feel as you do this? Are they hot? Are they cold? Can you feel the textures of your socks, or maybe the shoes or slippers that you might be wearing? What are your feet feeling right now as they go from heel to the ball of the foot, heel to the ball of your foot? And then as you come back to where you began, take a moment to think, how was that walking compared to how you walk normally? Does it feel better? I'm sure it certainly feels slower and maybe a little bit strange, because we don't often spend so much attention on the way we walk. Do you feel any calmer after walking so slowly? Do you feel any more relaxed after focusing solely on your feet and walking for a while? I hope you do. I often find when I do that with children, this exercise, that they just feel much calmer than they did at the start of the exercise, because everything else they've been thinking about has gone from their head, because they've been focusing solely on walking, something we do all the time. So I'm just going to teach you another breathing exercise as well before we finish today. And today we're going to do flower breathing. So take your hands and imagine that they are like open flowers. And as the sun goes down, they close up and we breathe in. And as the sun comes out and the daylight comes, we breathe out and let the petals come out. So we're just going to do it nice and slowly. So we really focus on our breathing. When we focus on one thing really carefully, that is being mindful. And when we are being mindful, we are in the present. And we're not worrying about what happened yesterday, and we're not worrying about what might happen in an hour's time or tomorrow. We're just in the present, enjoying and appreciating every moment, which can help us feel much more calm and relaxed. Okay, so you're ready? Get your flowers ready and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's do it 3 more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And one more time, breathe in and breathe out. I hope you enjoyed the petal breathing. It's a great one for when you're trying to get to sleep. Really can help calm you down. So do you remember that number that you chose at the beginning of this session when I said, how calm do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10? Do you remember the number you picked? I think I said 2. Are you feeling any calmer? Have you gone down a point or have you gone up? I wonder what it's going to be. Do let me know in the comments below. Until next time, bye-bye.